open with the basketball here in the second half, trailing 38-37. It's like we've got the starters back out on the floor, and it looks like the number has changed on Rashidi Bell. He's gone from 20 to 24 because of he had an injury and they were working on him over there because he was bleeding, and I think they had to change his uniform number because of that.
I don't see anybody in the program number 24. That must be their extra jersey.
Always good to make sure those are packed. Pass to the near side. Mingo with the basketball for South Suburban. Gets to the paint. Throws it in the air. It gets the roll. Mingo with his 6th point. And it's a 1-point South Suburban lead, 39-38. And there is a Memories by Design turnover. Memories by Design located in Town Center, your locally owned one-stop shop of amazing things, keepsakes, trophies, bridal anniversary, and more. 39-38, South Suburban will turn it back over.
Are you retarded? Are you that stupid?
19:26 left in the ball game, just getting started here in the second half, and the Memories by Design turnover gives it back to Louisburg. Locke with the basketball. Works it around the perimeter to Boer, and we've got an offensive foul. And that's on Arthur Williams for Louisburg, his first and the team's first here in the second half. They'll keep that full court pressure on until South Suburban proves that they have no problem breaking it. Mingo across the 10-second line. Goes back to the far side to Benford. Benford drives, lays it up, and he's going to be fouled. Make sure he's okay. He went down really hard.
Grabbed his knee, but looks like he's all right.
Foul is going to be called on Jalen Gaddy. Actually, it was probably not on Gaddy. It was probably on Boer because Gaddy's not in the game.
Yeah,
and they've got the board says 24. So there they've changed it. Armand Bedford hits his first Country Financial Agent Dave Harvey free throw. Now he's ready for the second one on the way, and it is no good. Rimmed out. 40-38, the South Suburban lead. 1 minute off of the East Main Dairy Street. Easy for me to say.
That's what I was going to say.
Up the floor. That one's out of bounds. East Main Street Dairy Queen scoreboard. There we go.
I know where that place is.
They've got Orange Julius's.
Yes,
a lot of people like those. And their flavor of the month, mint Oreo.
That sounds pretty good.
A lot of people like those too. 18:41 in the game, 40-38. South Suburban with the lead. Bell picks up the dribble. Comes to the near side of the floor, now gets it back, swings it up to Mingo. Shot clock down to 10. Benford stops and picks up the pivot foot, so that Memories by Design turnover will give it back to the Louisburg Hurricanes. So Louisburg will bring it up with Watkins. Watkins has it with the right hand, looking into Boer. Boer gutting it out tonight after that big injury that we saw him take last night. Him and McCarty both.
I'm shocked either one of them are out here tonight.
This is for all the marbles, man. You're going to do whatever you can to play. That one blocked away. Held ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with Louisburg. Good hustle by both teams to get that basketball. They'll get the floor mopped up and get ready to inbound this. 1 second. I would think that they don't reset the shot clock on the held ball.
Guess not.
And that one is in, and there's the violation.
Well, possession never changed, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought with the fact that the held ball was called, that would reset the shot clock. But learn something new every day. Benford across the 10-second line, comes right at us, now changes possession, throws it away. His teammate wasn't even looking at him. Cicero couldn't catch the pass. Locke down low, puts it up and in. Locke ties us up at 40. Those are the first 2 points for Louisburg here in the half. Pass near side, Cicero misses the basket, puts it back up, it's good. Oh, they're going to say held ball. That was a quick whistle.
That was quick.
Possession arrow will stay with South Suburban. 17-19 left in the game. We're tied at 40. And I'm just going to throw this out there now. We have not seen overtime yet. And Mike Holvey not in the building now, but was in the building earlier.
I know. He left his mark, I'm sure.
Pass into the paint. Pender puts it on the floor, kicks it out. Mingo, nice ball fake to the free throw line. Can't get it to go off the glass. And Louisburg will try to take the lead again. Pass to Boer. Boer going to get called for the offensive foul.
4th turnover already for Louisburg.
That's number 3 on Boer. And the 3rd team foul on Louisburg here in the second half. Oakley going to come back into the game. As Louisburg keeping that full court press on. Benford gets it into the hands of Harris. Harris down low to Pender. Pender kicks it back out. Goes to the wing. Shot on the way is no good. And up the floor comes Saab, who lays it in. And 42-40 now the lead for Louisburg. Benford to the basket, up, and it's good. We're tied at 42. Benford with 3.
Up and down the court, up and down the court.
16 minutes, 20 seconds left. There's a foul by Pender as he knocked Oakley down.
That's an accomplishment in itself.
Pender picks up his 3rd personal. First team foul for South Suburban here in the half. And that will bring Cicero back off the bench. They say it was on the shot, so Oakley gets 2 free throws. First one gets the roll. His 3rd point, all from the line. Pender comes out with his 3 fouls. Oakley makes the 2nd free throw. 44-42. The lead for Louisburg. Ball gets brought in. Up the floor comes South Suburban. Benford passes it off to Cicero. Gets it back to the paint, and a foul going to be called. That's on Oakley. And Oakley picks up his 2nd. 4th team foul on Louisburg here in the half. That's going to be huge coming up here in just a little bit when they send Suburban to the free throw line on a 1 and bonus deep into this, or with a lot of time, I should say, left in the second half. Rashidi Bell passes it down low, gets the return pass, shoots the 3. He missed it. Tip on the rebound comes down to Louisburg. They lead by 2 and bring it up the floor. Cuthbertson goes to the baseline. McKnight up to the top of the key, passes it to the corner. Cuthbertson with the one-handed jumper, and it's good. 9 points for Cuthbertson, and it's a 4-point Louisburg lead.
Cuthbertson has drained his last 4 shots from the floor after missing his first 3.
Benford across the 10-second line, kicks it to the near side wing. Cicero picks up his dribble, comes out to Benford, to Bell, 9 on the shot clock. Passes it to Cicero. Tries to create a shot. Puts it up with 2 on the shot clock. That one off the back of the rim, no good. And it comes down to Louisburg, and they'll bring it the other way. Cuthbertson dribbling with the right hand. Tries to draw the foul from Bell, and that one is no good. Pulled down by South Suburban. They've been stuck on 42 for a while. There's a nice pass, and the layup goes by Anthony Harris. 46-44, Louisburg with the lead in the basketball. 14:26 to play in the half and the game. Oakley is going to draw the foul on Bell. That's his second, and the second team foul on South Suburban in the half. Jordan Matthews comes back in, and it will be Devon Mingo coming out. Louisburg gets it in on the inbound pass. Gaddy comes near side. Now they swing it far side to Cuthbertson. Takes a dribble, gets to the paint, to the corner. Gaddy again. Directing traffic, hands it to Cuthbertson. They've got 10 on the shot clock. To the basket, Cuthbertson lays it in. No help defense that time by South Suburban.
He's been a lot more explosive tonight than in the first couple times we've seen him play.
Bell had that one knocked away from behind, but a teammate there to help him out, and we've got a foul called on Louisburg. It'll be on Derek McKnight. That's his second, and we've got our media timeout, so we will take it. 13:42 to play in the game. 48-44, Louisburg leads South Suburban. This is NJCAA basketball on NJCAA TV, 1490 WDAN and VermilionCountyFirst.com.
Are you tired of watching your favorite NJCAA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the NJCAA and Blue Frame Technology.
Back at Mary Miller Gymnasium, 48-44, Louisburg with the lead over South Suburban. Fans, you can follow all the action of the 2017 NJCAA Men's and Women's Basketball Championships live on NJCAA TV. Just go to www.njcaatv.com to view live and archive video of each game. Relive all the exciting plays and championship moments by visiting www.njcaa.com. Getting some perspiration off the floor. Now we're ready to go. South Suburban to inbound. Anthony Harris. And that is going to be South Suburban basketball. It got tipped out of bounds, hit the official.
I thought that as long as he was in bounds, he's part of the play.
I don't think he was in bounds, though.
Okay.
I mean, we can't really see, but I think he was standing kind of where he is now, so he was out of bounds.
That makes sense then.
Pass gets brought into Benford. We've got a foul called. Look out. We've got guys flying all over the place. Louisburg picks up the foul. That it was Gaddy. That is the 6th team foul on Louisburg, so mark it down. 13:37 left in the half, and the next foul will send South Suburban to the penalty line for a 1 and bonus. Nice little hanging jump shot by Anthony Harris.
He's 4 for 4 from the floor.
48-46, Louisburg with the lead. 13 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the game. Pass comes to Gaddy on the near side. Will try to work off the screen. Gets around his defender, and they're going to call the body check on South Suburban. That's number 4 on Anthony Harris. It will bring Pender off the bench with 3 fouls. So 13-11 remaining, 48-46. Louisburg gets the ball inbounds. Watkins has it for the Hurricanes. Tries to get around Pender, now throws it out to Gaddy. Near side to McKnight. McKnight now up towards the 10-second line. Spins around Bell to the basket, and it's blocked, but a foul called. See if that's on Pender. No, it's not going to be on Pender. It's going to be on Benford, and that's his third. South Suburban's got some guys in dangerous foul trouble right now.
See how that affects the game over the last 13 minutes, 12:50 of the game.
1 player with 4, 2 with 3. As the First Country Financial agent Dave Harvey free throw is up and good by McKnight. Extends the lead to 3. Now it's 4. 50-46. Louisburg leads. Mingo gets it in to Cicero. Up it comes to Bell. He stops, he shoots, it's no good. Great defense that time by Gassett. Made him change his shot. Back down at the other end, the layup goes in. Oakley gets the bucket. That's his 6th. And we've got a Tilton Pro Loop timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Coach Pagatti. 52-46, the lead for the Louisburg Hurricanes.
Louisburg's execution has been really, really nice this time. I think for the whole game, actually. I mean, they haven't really got away from their game. The 14 turnovers, obviously, is a big, takeaway from the game. But the rest of the way, I think they've taken good shots, they've made good decisions, and they've handled the ball well.
South Suburban to inbound, trailing by 6. Mingo gets it into Cicero. Cicero to Benford. To Mingo, back to Benford. Cicero holds high, takes a couple of dribbles, gives it to Mingo. Near side to Bell, looking inside for Pender. Pender spins, he puts it up, it is no good, followed by Benford, no good. And the foul going to be called on Louisburg. Beyond McKnight, that's his 3rd. And we've got a 1 in bonus for Benford. He looks a little tired. As I say, I thought they called that on Louisburg, but South Suburban was going back like...
Well, the official's getting ready to give the ball to somebody shooting free throws.
I am really confused as to what's going on here.
Coach Pagatti's not putting anybody on the line for some reason.
Benford goes to the line. They're going to say he's shooting 2. First one on the way. It's no good.
I am thoroughly confused by this.
Now he's ready for the second. Maybe he knew he was going to make the second one, whether or not he made the first one.
I don't know.
See if he's right. On the way, and it's good. We've got some more blood on the jersey.
They probably don't have another blood jersey.
Well, they might still be able to use the spray and kill that bacteria. 12:15 remaining in the game, 52-47. The Louisburg Hurricanes are in the lead over the South Suburban Bulldogs. And you look over on the far side, and not only are the fans here for the team in the championship game tomorrow, Southwestern, but a lot of the players are up there as well, watching, scouting the game.
That's a nice advantage.
Get a chance to see, get a chance to figure out who's going to guard who and what they're going to do. Shot on the way for three, and it's good from the corner. That's a big one from Jalen Gaddy. State Farm agent Jenna 3. 55-47. Pass to the top of the key, over to Bell. Bell to the baseline. He had that one knocked out of his hand. Up the floor comes Oakley. Is he going to throw it down? Yes, he does! And a Tilton Pro-Lube timeout going to be called by the South Suburban Bulldogs. It's a full, so we'll take it. 11:36 left in the game. 10-point lead for Louisburg, 57-47. This is 1490 WDAN for MillionCountyFirst.com and NJCAA TV. .36 remaining in the ball game. 57-47. Lewisburg with the lead over South Suburban. Critical time for South Suburban. They need stops and they need points.
Don't want to get down by much more than 10.
And the Lewisburg Hurricanes have gone to a zone. Bell loses the basketball, and it's picked up by the Hurricanes. That's a Memories by Design turnover coming out of the timeout. Up the floor come the Hurricanes. Watkins dribbles with the right hand. Works off the screen from Boer. Passes it off to Oakley, to Sapp. Near side, there's a drive by Gaddy, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Jalen Gaddy picks up his third, and it gives South Suburban the basketball back.
Break for the Bulldogs. They haven't got a lot of those this half.
No, they have not. Benford across the 10-second line for the Bulldogs. 1-3-1 zone for Lewisburg. Pass to the near side to Bell. He backs up a couple of steps. Throws it over to Benford. Benford going to rise, takes the shot. It's no good. Oakley comes away with the rebound, and up the floor he goes to the basket. Layup is good. What a strong move by Oakley to the basket.
He hasn't missed anything tonight. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line and 3 for 3 from the field.
Can a non-starter make the all-tournament team?
He should, after these last 2 games.
He has had a phenomenal 2 games. Bell takes the three and hits the three. They needed that.
Sure did.
59-50. Lewisburg leads South Suburban. 10 minutes remaining. Watkins dribbles to the near side. Going to try to work on Bell. Now goes over to Sabb. Sabb works off the screen. 9 on the shot clock. Shot up, no good. Bell will bring it. Comes to the forecourt, takes the three, no good. Tip on the rebound, comes down to Benford. Benford strong, puts it up, no good, but he'll go to the line. So we will see free throws. Benford, 4-2. First one up, and it is good. That's his 5th point. Brings the lead to 8. See if he can make it 7 here. Up it goes, and it is good. 59-52, Louisburg with the lead in the basketball. Watkins across the 10-second line. Benford real close to him. Now it's over to Boer. McCarty, who's checked back in, dribbles to the top of the key. Picks it up, comes near side to Locke. Locke gets to the basket, puts it up. It's going to be a foul called on Rashidi Bell. That's his 3rd. And that is the 15th foul on South Suburban here this half. Locke will head to the line for 2. Locke has 6 points tonight. Make it 7 as he hits that free throw. Back to 8 on the lead. Locke ready. Puts it in the air, and it is good. 61-52, the Hurricane lead. 9:05 to play in the contest. Hashim Keys into the game for South Suburban. Gets it into Benford. Benford gets it across the 10-second line to Harris, playing with 4 fouls. Back to Benford to the basket, passes it off, and that one out of bounds. Last touch by South Suburban.
I'm not sure the percentage of how much Louisburg's used that full court press this game, but it's been pretty effective.
Time Benford looked like he was expecting somebody to be going to the basket, and nobody was there, and he threw it out of bounds. Cuthbertson going to be fouled. That's on Benford, and that's his 4th. 16th foul on the Bulldogs. So they've got 2 players with 4 and 2 players with 3.
Starting to get into some serious foul trouble.
They are deep, but I don't know that they're that deep. Pass comes to Arthur Williams, who's in the game for Louisburg. Boer, down low, nice pass. Locke lays it in. 63-52, 11-point lead for Louisburg. Foul going to be called on the outside on Cuthbertson. That's his 2nd. Louisburg trying to make it to where a team in red will win tomorrow night for the championship game.
Be a lot of red in here, wouldn't there? Well, I guess Louisburg's probably not going to bring a whole lot of fans as far away as they are, but we know Southwestern is.
First free throw by Anthony Harris is good. It gives him 10. Double bonus the rest of the way for South Suburban. Second one on the way. That one is good. 11 points for Harris. It's a 9-point Louisburg lead. Dribble drive. Bell can't play defense well enough to keep Cuthbertson away from the basket. (65-54), the Louisburg lead. 8 minutes left. Benford tried to cross over, lost possession, gets it back. Passes it to the corner to Bell. Keys comes near side to Benford. He stops, he shoots, he can't get it to go. Tip by Pender to Benford. He puts it up and it gets the roll. Pender did a nice job keeping that one alive.
Yep, very fortunate that time. Came right back to Benford. Pender's been pretty quiet this half after a big first half.
65-56, and we've got a foul called. Going to be on Harris, and that's 5. He is out of the game. So Coach Pagatti choosing who is going to come in, and it's going to be Mingo.
He didn't hear that was his 5th foul.
$7:21 left to go, and Cuthbertson heads to the line for 2. Readies for it. It is on the way, and it is good. $14 points for Cuthbertson. Keys comes out of the game as Cicero comes back in for South Suburban. 10-point lead for Louisburg, this to put it back at 11, which they've had multiple times here lately. On the way, and it is good. McKnight comes back in for Louisburg as Cuthbertson gets a rest. Ball brought in. Mingo across the 10-second line trying to get to the basket. Passes it to Pender. Pender throws it to the backcourt. That's going to be an over and back, and that is a Memories by Design turnover. And we've got a turnover and a timeout called by South Suburban. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left, 67-56. The Louisburg lead. And it's starting to look like always the bridesmaid, never the bride again for South Suburban.
They've made the Final Four, 3 times now?
I think so. And they've made it to the championship game once out of those 3, I think. Maybe twice, but I think it was only once. And he'll tell you that their luck just doesn't happen in this tournament.
Takes more than luck to win here, though.
It does, but it's just funny how some teams get snake bit.
Oh, yeah. Kirkwood was like that for how long?
I was going to say, how long did it take before Wagamaster finally won down here? They won last year, but he was the athletic director, not the coach. But they got his national title in 1998. And then after that, they just could never get it.
Lincoln was the last team to repeat. Maybe the only team here, huh? Well, no, Mott did it.
Say Mott did it
twice.
At least once. You have a lot of former champions in this tournament. Johnson County, a former champion.
Some good programs.
Richard Bland, a former champion in this tournament.
2004, that Cuyahoga team. I remember that. That was a really good team.
Ball at the 10-second line, now at the top of the key. Locked to the basket, had it blocked. 15 on the shot clock as McCarty brings it to the top. Works it down low, now kicks it out. Drive to the basket, layup is good. McKnight with 11. And it's a 13-point lead, their biggest lead of the night for Louisburg. 6:35 to play. Mingo gets to the free throw line, loses his footing, and Benford makes a nice strong move to the basket and lays it in.
South Suburban needs to stop here.
69-58, Louisburg with the lead, 6:15 to play. Winner to take on Southwest tomorrow night in the championship game. Loser gets Richard Bland in the third place game. Drive, and there's a huge block by Cicero. Showing a lot of emotion out there.
just what South Suburban needs at this point.
Needs something to fire these guys up. Locke gets to the basket, puts it up. It is no good. Tried to draw contact and a foul, and he didn't get a call from the official. Benford gets it to Bell. Bell to the basket, and it's good. Is this the run that South Suburban's going to need to make? Down to 9. Locke to the basket. He missed. Tip on the rebound. Pender pulls it down, and Rashidi Bell comes away with the basketball. Benford up the floor, trying to push the issue. Gets to the baseline, double team, now throws it out. Mingo to Bell. Bell works it around the perimeter, throws it inside. Now it comes out, shot up, and Cicero can't get it to go down, and it's no good.
A nice possession that time until the shot.
5:13 left to go, 69-60, Louisburg leading over the South Suburban Bulldogs. Number 3 leading number 2. Oakley back in the game for Louisburg. Gives it to Watkins. Watkins across the 10-second line, goes to the far side of the floor. Pass down on the baseline, Oakley lays it in. Oakley with 12. And it's back to 11, 71-60.
Put in my 2 cents tomorrow in the meeting for him to be on the all-tournament team.
He's definitely earned it from the 2 games I've seen him play. Bell gives it to Mingo, back to Bell. Takes the shot, that one is good for a 2. Bell with 18. (71-62), Louisburg with the lead, 4:19 to play. Rising shot, and that one is no good. And here come the Bulldogs. Bell is going to have to take this team on his back, I think. Passes it over to Benford. Benford holds. Oakley ended up, by the way, with 16 in the opening game against the St. Louis Archers. Shot is up, and that's a 2 for Rashidi Bell.
So he had 16 the first game. Last night he had 18?
I'll have to dig back a little bit to find that out, but he's got 12 tonight. He had 23 last night against Grand Rapids. There's a 3 ball. That's good. State Farm agent Jennifer 3. And that one goes in for Gaddy.
He also had 13 rebounds last night. 5 tonight.
Bass goes to Mingo at the top of the key. 3 minutes left, 8 on the shot clock. Bell takes and hits it from way outside.
He's a shooter.
7-point lead for Louisburg, 74-67, 2:48 to play. Now you got to play defense if you're South Suburban. Watkins to Boer. Boer kicks it to the corner. There's a drive by Watkins, and there's a foul called before he gets to the basket. That's on Pender, and that's 4 fouls on the big man from South Suburban.
Do a Final Four selfie, shouldn't we?
There we go. Watson at the line for a 1 and bonus. On the way, and it is good for the first one. Watkins made the first, now ready for the second. And that one is good as well. He's got 9. And it's a 9-point lead for the Louisburg Hurricanes. Ball comes into Mingo. 2.5 to play, 76-67. Mingo runs the point for the Bulldogs. And we've got a foul called. It's on Louisburg, and it's on Cuthbertson. That's his third. And it will be 2 free throws for Bell. He needs these. This will put it to 7 if he can knock these 2 down. First one on the way, it is good. Bell with 24. Now ready for the second one on the way, and that one is good. Rashidi Bell with 24. It's a 76-69 lead for Louisburg.
Doesn't matter what number he wears.
That one thrown out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by South Suburban, so it will be Louisburg ball. Oakley will inbound on the far side of the floor for the Hurricanes. Gets it into Watkins. Watkins tried to back in, draw the foul from Bell. Pushed off a little bit, no call. The refs haven't called that on anybody in this tournament.
We've seen a lot of guys do it too.
And a traveling violation, and the Memories by Design turnover goes back to the South Suburban Bulldogs.
6th of this half and 16th of the game for Louisburg.
76-69, the Louisburg lead. South Suburban, again, needs to take advantage of that turnover and get points at this end. As Mingo gets the inbound pass. He's going to go one-on-one with McKnight as he crosses the 10-second line. Comes to the near side of the floor, now over to Bell on the far side. Bell, they clear it out for him. He lays it in. That's a pretty play by the Bulldogs, and it's a 5-point lead for Louisburg. South Suburban trying to come back.
Anybody's game now.
McKnight with the basketball, minute and a half to go. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Cicero out on McKnight. That looks like it should be a mismatch, but McKnight is not able to get around Cicero. 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Boer, and we've got a held ball. Possession arrow stays with Louisburg, and they've got 2 on the shot clock.
Not a lot of time. They're going to have to either throw it up toward the rim or try and get a long perimeter shot.
And a very smart timeout by Coach Dixon. He wants to make sure his guys know what they're doing. He'll call the Tilton Pro Lube timeout. 76-71, a minute and 14 left.
This way you can set up a play, maybe run a screen or some kind of a pick on that out-of-bounds play. Because you're not going to have very much time to, put the ball on the floor. It's going to have to be pass, catch, and shoot.
5-point lead for Louisburg, 76-71, as we take a look up at the East Main Dairy Queen scoreboard. I am not going to get that right today. I apologize to Mayor Bob Jones for butchering the name.
That's all right. You can go.
It's been a long tournament.
Get a sundae or something.
Yeah, I'll go do it. I'll go get a couple blizzards.
That'll work. I like those cookie dough blizzards.
Yeah. My favorite blizzard from Dairy Queen, by the way, is their pumpkin pie blizzard that they have around Christmas time.
Never had that.
Oh my gosh, is it good. Very, very good.
I bet it is.
Their apple pie blizzard's not too bad either, but the pumpkin pie.
I don't think I've had a bad blizzard. That's no good.
This minute 14 is going to take a long time, and it's going to be exciting.
It's been an impressive comeback so far by South Suburban. They were down by 13 not too long ago. 3 minutes and some change ago.
If they can get the stop here and come down and get some points, they're right where they want to be.
Yep. Right position to steal it.
Pass comes in, and Oakley gets the layup on the inbound pass. What a great play drawn up that time by Coach Dixon.
Our guy.
Down to a minute. Shot on the way by Bell. It's no good. Rebound by Oakley. It's knocked out of bounds, and are they going to call the foul? I believe they did. That's on Benford, and that's his 5th. See if Coach Bugatti hears that one. He's going to go to the bench, and he will bring in Marshawn Tobin. And Benford comes and sits down. 7-point Louisburg lead, 78-71. 1 in bonus for Oakley. It is missed. Ball tipped, and it's brought down by Louisburg. And a traveling violation will give it back to South Suburban. Still a chance, but it's getting slimmer.
Locke grabbed that rebound, but couldn't stay on his feet. He's had a nice game, too.
Ball gets brought into Tobin. Gets it to Mingo. Mingo looks, takes the three. That one is no good strong, and the rebound comes down to Louisburg, and there's the foul. That's going to be on Rashidi Bell, and that is his fourth. And the 10th team foul makes it a 2-shot foul at the other end. 78-71, Louisburg. 45 seconds away from going to the championship game tomorrow night, as the first one is up and good by Cuthbertson.
To lose this game. That's why I brought it back.
Now he's ready for the second one.
Box out.
On the way, and it is good. Sapp comes back into the game. McKnight goes out for Louisburg, and they're still going to press. Up 9, 45 seconds left to go. Lob in, Bell quickly up the floor to the basket, lays it up, and there's the foul. It's on Cuthbertson, that's his fourth.
Bell has great body control.
Two free throws for Bell. Getting ready to put the first one up once he gets it from the referee. There he good. It's on the way, and it is good. Bell has 28 points for the Bulldogs.
Quite a game, and he even had to switch jerseys.
Second one on the way, it's good. Into the game for South Suburban is Majitovic.
They said they had 6 guys out there. That's one way to get an advantage.
Wouldn't that have been funny if he got called for a technical and watched the rage happen? There's the foul on Boer. Well, it's not on Boer. It was Boer that got fouled. Tobin picks that one up. At the line, Boer. Boer with 2 on the night. It is up, and it is no good. 7-point lead for Louisburg, 80-73, 35 seconds left. It's still a 2-possession game, even if he makes it. Actually, 3 possessions.
I was going to say, not unless it's a 4-pointer I don't know about.
Well, you could get fouled on a 3-point shot.
That's true.
Second one is made. Bell across the line. He's got to put it up quickly. Gets to the basket, tries to draw contact, can't get it to go. Rebound to Cuthbertson, and there's the foul. And the held ball going to be called, and possession arrow goes to South Suburban. And they want a Tilton Pro Loop timeout with 26 seconds left. 81-73, the Louisburg lead. Looked like on that one of the officials was going to call a foul, and the other one was going to call the held ball, and the held ball won.
trying to, I fought the ball and the ball won. I was trying to make a little ditty out of that, but I missed.
Well, the way my luck's going tonight, I'm not even going to try that.
Exhaustion setting in.
It's been a long week of basketball.
I won't be here tomorrow. You will be, but man, yeah, it's been a long week.
Can't believe it's Friday already, though. I mean, it's been a long week, but it's tough to believe that it's Friday. Championship Saturday tomorrow. 4 games. 12-2, 5:30, 7:30.
Third place game and the championship game should both be really entertaining games. Not doing anything, this would be the place to be tomorrow night.
I would hope that there is a big, big crowd here tomorrow night for the championship game.
Me too. I always like to see this gym full on Saturday night. I think we would have saw it pretty full tonight if Parkland would have been here.
Oh, absolutely we would have. There'll be a lot of good teams not playing in the championship game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
A lot of good teams not playing at all tomorrow from this tournament. Mingo gets it in. Cicero off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, and that'll probably just about do it. Cicero's first. And it sends Boer back to the free throw line. Boer gets it from the official. First one on the way. That one is good. Again, his mom listening tonight in Poland.
It's pretty cool.
I imagine it is pretty cool there. Second shot is up and good. Boer will more than likely finish with 5 points. And a 10-point lead for Louisburg. Bell rises up, takes the shot, no good. Rebound to Oakley, and there's the foul by Cicero. I think a team for South Suburban should have a kid named Cicero on the team.
That's pretty cool. That is really cool if you think about it.
Been on Cicero Drive many, many times, heading to the airport to go south to South Carolina. Shot is up and good by Oakley. 15 points for him on the night, coming off the bench. Second one is no good. And South Suburban with 10 seconds left has it stolen away. Oakley going to put the exclamation point on it right there with the one-handed dunk.
He is 6 for 6 from the floor tonight.
17 points and a handshake and a hug for Coach Dixon and Coach Pagani. And South Suburban's bad luck continues. They lose to Louisburg 86 to 73. Louisburg advances to the championship. Take a break, come back with the coaches' interviews in just a moment here on WDAN, VermilionCountyFirst.com, and NJCAA TV.
86, 70.
We do what Coach asks. We play hard as heck. That's all we have to do is play hard as heck.
Your shot there at the end of the halftime, or at the end of the first half, was that the momentum you guys needed for that second half?
I wouldn't say that, but I was just trying to make a play and give our team the lead, and it happened.
Talk about Bell for them a little bit. I mean, he seemingly couldn't miss there at the end.
Great player. He's a great player. I told him he's a great player. And I hope to see him again. You know, but yeah, he's really good. He's really good. Much respect to him.
What was maybe the key, maybe to containing him a little bit in those first 30 minutes or so?
Playing hard as heck. That's one of our team concepts, team goals. Keys to victory. Every day we just say play hard as heck and play for each other.
If I told you guys had 6 players in double figures, would that surprise you?
Not at all. Not at all.
Why?
Because we're deep. We know it could be, like I said, it could be anybody's night. And we prepare like crazy. We've had so many people lead us in scoring this year. Usually, it's never just one person. Never just one person.
What were you guys able to do tonight, do you feel like, to be successful in this game against them?
I think we executed. We didn't settle for a lot of jumpers. We got to the rack, and we finished. We didn't shy away from it. Coach is saying, the more physical team is going to win, and I think we were the more physical team tonight.
You talked about being a second half team. Is that because of your depth, you feel like?
Yeah, we just wear them down with pressure. I don't think they faced any pressure like us all year, and I think that was our goal. And to hear people saying before the game that South Suburban was already going to be in the championship, I think we came in with a chip on our shoulders, and we were ready to prove everybody wrong.
Why did they put a chip on your shoulder, I guess, if people were saying that? What about that motivated you guys?
Just people counting us out. I guess they were the big dog coming in, and we didn't like it. We thought we should be here. We thought we deserved to be here.
Obviously, probably in the back of your minds, you guys thought maybe would get a rematch with Richard Bland. The fact that you don't, is that a big deal?
Nah, we just rain chasing, man. I die for those fellas in that locker room, man, and I know they'll do the same for me.
That's what I needed. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one, Justin.
Great game. Tomorrow night.
Is there any way I want to send that to my grandma?
What?
Is there any way I can get a copy? I want to send it to my grandma because she's asleep.
The story? Yeah, I can get you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Would you like a bottle of water?
No, I'm okay. Thank you, though.
You're hard on me for picking out people to interview because it's a different guy every night. It seems like.
I sound like a broken record, but that's just who we've been. Put this team together. Only one of those guys is back from last year's teams, and threw 16 new guys in the room together, and it says a lot about them as people. The fact that they're willing to buy in for the betterment of the team. Junior college is a place where guys are looking for what's next, and so, them to sacrifice for the team. And you look at our minutes played, everybody's about 20 minutes, 18, 19, 20, 21, right around that range, and then guys just do it for each other. And we had keys to victory at our first scrimmage this year, play hard as heck and do it for one another. And that kind of sums up who we've been. Super excited for the guys, super excited.
Talk about, though, it seemed like the end of the first half, that little run you made might have been the spark it took to win this game?
Well, we had other keys to victory, 50-50 balls. And McKnight, who struggled yesterday, and he's been a great player for us all year, dives on the floor for a loose ball, leads to a layup. Jalen Gaddy takes a charge at the end of the half, and 2 body sacrifices, and we're all of a sudden on a 6-0 run leading at the half. And I think that was big for momentum. We talk about momentum all the time, closing halves, closing games, closing practices. And I think closing the half out kind of led us into the second half.
Do you feel like, as Justice kind of said, you guys have been a second half team all year. Is that because you feel like you wear teams down, that you kind of...
I'd like to be a both half team if we could be.
Right.
But yeah, it's our depth. We've talked about it every time I've been standing here. We've got 10 or 11 guys that play, and our depth wore them down. They retired. My gracious, Bell, what a player he is, but he was bending over tired in the second half, and that's what we like to do to people. We get some satisfaction out of seeing guys tired.
Talk about being now in the championship game.
That's what we came to do. We got to put another one together, 4 games in 4 days, and because of our depth, and that was the plan. Part of going into recruiting, we knew if we were going to come to Danville, we had to win 4 games in 5 days or 4 games in 4 days, and so we've been prepping for this since August. So we're going to get the guys back to the hotel, probably feed them some great fried food, and try to get ready for tomorrow.
Is it, obviously, neither you nor Southwestern has been in this position before. Is that an advantage for either team, or?
I don't think so. I just think that at this time it's about who's going to show up and produce, and it's more about what you've done leading up to this point than what you do between today and tomorrow.
And talk about Southwestern. What concerns you about them, and we quickly...
Well, first and foremost, Levon Tytower played for me last year. I love that kid, and he's out there and having a great year, and I got a lot of respect for Coach. I met him this summer, and I got a lot of respect for him. It's funny because the first day, the first practice, we had a mix-up with the schedule, and they had a mix-up with the schedule, and he was the only other coach that had his numbers, so we were able to call and change practice times. He's a friend of mine. Excited for him, excited for us.
That's what I needed.
And that region knocked us out last year, so we're going to try to change things up a little bit this year. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Good luck. Just not able to put together a full second half against that team, it seemed like.
No, their bench was a lot better than our bench. He plays more guys, and those guys have played that way all year. And their bench, and they just stepped up and came ready to play, and our bench didn't. And that was the bottom line. I really give them a lot of credit. They're a terrific basketball team. They're deep, and you need to have a deep team in this tournament to be able to survive 4 games in 5 days, or in their case, 4 games in 4 days. And they have a deep team, and their team's deeper than our team, and their depth proved it today. And we just didn't have guys that came in off the bench that stepped up, that wanted to play it all. That's all. And I really feel bad for Rasheed Bell, and I feel bad for Anthony Harris, because they gave their heart and soul into this year. Okay, those two especially gave their heart and soul to the team this year in regards to trying to get things done, and unfortunately it just didn't work out for them.
Were they also a little more athletic? It seemed like they might have had a little more.
No, they're more athletic than we are. They're a better basketball team than we are. Okay, we play hard. We get by with the 6-7 guys that we have that play, and but they're a total basketball team. They're a better basketball team than us. Okay, and they proved that tonight. That's really, that's all I can say, is that they were just a better basketball team tonight. And they executed, they made shots, they played with more emotion, and our guys for the first time this year got down and hung their heads, and don't know why, but that happens when you're in a national semifinal game.
And as we talk about that, talk about the performance of Bell there at the end of the game? I mean, some of the shots he knocked down. I mean,
he's a great player, and that's why he's getting a lot of Division I looks. And he gave his heart and soul into the team. I can't fault him for anything, you know. I can get mad at him and things like that when they make dumb plays, that type of thing. But from the heart and soul and everything else, what him and Anthony Harris did, I can't fault either one of them for their effort. And you know, he's a great player. He's going to make somebody at the 4-year level very happy that he goes play for him.
That's what we needed, John. I appreciate it.
Thanks.